Welcome to Kusatsu, a stunning, hot spring town blanketed in snow. Today, we'll take you on a journey to one of Japan's most famous onsen destinations, where you can soak in steamy waters surrounded by a magical white landscape. Unique culture and breathtaking nature. All of this awaits you on this trip. Let's dive in. Why should you visit Kusatsu at least once in your lifetime? As you walk along the stone-paved streets, you'll spot a stall selling freshly grilled mochi. Just across the way, a group of elderly folks are soaking their feet in hot water, sharing laughter and stories. A little later, you hear traditional folk music drifting from the Yumomi stage, where performers stir the onsen water with giant wooden paddles while singing and dancing in beautiful traditional attire. And as you stroll past ancient shrines in the peaceful surroundings, each moment feels like stepping into another world. Explore the house in town. The house you can stay in while visiting Kusatsu is not only warm and welcoming, but also full of modern comforts, a perfect blend of old and new. One cool feature is the bed heater. Simply place the heating pad under the sheets and turn it on, and the bed warms up quickly, perfect for chilly weather. The place costs around $200 per night. If you're traveling as a couple or in a small group, it breaks down to about $100 per couple. A fair deal for such a well-equipped getaway. The kitchen is spacious and fully stocked with cooking tools. You can easily make breakfast yourself and save on dining out. The toilet and bath areas are separate, and there's a washing machine and private bathroom. All super handy for longer stays. From the house, it takes about 10 minutes to walk to the center of Kusatsu. It's in a quiet residential area, a bit removed from the hotel zone, but it offers a more authentic taste of local life. If you prefer a livelier vibe, you can stay at hotels near the central hot spring area. Prices range from $80 to $150 per night, depending on room type and amenities. In Kusatsu, there's no fee to wander around town or view the main hot spring area. Yubatake. But if you want to try the public onsen baths, entrance fees range from $3 to $6 per person. Some larger onsen or upscale resorts may charge more. Also, budget for meals at local restaurants, around $10-20 per person per meal. And don't miss trying regional specialties like soba noodles, onsen eggs, or traditional Japanese sweets. One fun memory is strolling through town and unexpectedly meeting people speaking foreign languages, like when we met a Japanese-Brazilian girl chatting in Portuguese. It was surprising to learn that Japan has a large community of people with roots in Brazil, and many have now returned to Japan. Kusatsu is not just about famous hot springs. It's about tranquility, warm hospitality, and the charming cultural surprises waiting to be discovered. The Hot Springs area and Kusatsu Town Center. Right before your eyes lies the most iconic part of Kusatsu, the onsen resorts, where many rooms are equipped with private hot spring baths that draw directly from the natural geothermal source. If you're looking for privacy and relaxation after a long day, this is a fantastic option, especially for couples or families. However, if you're staying in a budget apartment or a traditional style rental, Minpaku. The water in your room is usually regular tap water. But don't worry, Kusatsu has a wide range of public bathhouses, sento, and onsen. Many of these are either free or charge a small fee of about $2 to $3.50 per person. They still use real mineral-rich hot spring water and are part of daily life for local residents. Note: at public onsen in Japan, you'll be expected to completely undress before entering the communal bath. This is normal and a widely accepted rule regardless of nationality. Also, you're not allowed to bring cameras or phones into bathing areas to protect everyone's privacy. If you want to take photos or enjoy a more private experience with family, you can opt to rent a private onsen bath. Rental prices range from about $7 to $20, depending on the size and location. Some hotels offer these as part of their room packages, while others rent them out by the hour. Right in the heart of Kusatsu town is Yubatake, the town's most famous landmark. Yubatake means hot water field, where geothermal spring water from the volcano is channeled through large wooden troughs. This helps lower the temperature before it's sent off to local bathhouses and creates a visually striking scene. The entire area constantly steams with hot vapor, creating a surreal effect, especially in winter when the surroundings are covered in snow. A light sulfur smell, similar to boiled eggs, fills the air. It may seem odd at first, but it's a sign of the water's natural healing properties. A few interesting facts. The water at Yubatake reaches temperatures of around 55–60 degrees Celsius, so it must be cooled before use. About 4,000 liters of mineral water flow out of Yubatake every minute, making it one of the largest natural hot spring sources in Japan. Free footbaths are available around Yubatake, perfect for a quick and relaxing stop during your walk. Next to Yubatake, you'll find a wide selection of eateries, bakeries, souvenir shops, and public bathhouses. At night, this area glows with warm lighting, creating a cozy, lively atmosphere even when the temperature drops and snowflakes fall. Kusatsu isn't just about hot water bathing. It's a place to immerse yourself in traditional lifestyles, learn about Japanese wellness habits, and enjoy the calm, clean charm of a historic onsen town that's been soothing visitors for centuries. Discovering Kusatsu in snow and steam. If you visit Kusatsu in winter, it's easy to see why this place is so beloved by domestic travelers. Light snow falls, warm steam rises from the ground, and traditional wooden buildings line the streets, creating an atmosphere that's not cold at all, but surprisingly comforting. Near the central Yubatake area, you'll find many free footbath spots, ashiyu. Just take off your shoes, sit down, and dip your feet into the warm mineral water. Perfect for a break while exploring the town. Locals and tourists alike enjoy this simple activity, especially when temperatures are low. The wooden walkways built around the hot spring streams help prevent ice buildup, ensuring a safe and pleasant walk. During the day, you can gently stroll around Yubatake, breathe the fresh mountain air, and observe the natural hot water flowing through the cooling channels. Restaurants, souvenir shops, and public baths surround the area, all within easy walking distance. At night, the town transforms completely. Temperatures drop to around 1 degree. Steam thickens, and golden yellow and purplish pink LED lights illuminate the streets. The view becomes almost mystical, not because of flashy decor, but due to the natural harmony of snow, vapor, and gentle lighting. If you feel like a bit of movement, you can hike up a small hill behind the center of town, where an old shrine and pagoda tower overlook Kusatsu. From there, you'll get a stunning view of the snow-covered town below. But take caution. Paths can be slippery due to ice, so be sure to wear anti-slip shoes or cleats to stay safe. Here are a few more winter walking tips. Vending machines here offer hot drinks, so you can warm your hands with a can of green tea, coffee, or hot chocolate while you stroll. The town center is regularly cleared of snow, so getting around is usually smooth, even during heavy snowfall. Some shops offer warm towels or let visitors warm their hands in hot water baths. Very handy if you're out at night. Kusatsu isn't just a hot spring town. In winter, it becomes a full sensory and cultural experience. If you want to understand why onsen culture holds such a special place in Japanese hearts, this is one place you absolutely need to try at least once. Visiting temples and admiring the snowy landscape. Beyond the hot springs, Kusatsu also offers a ski area not far from the town center, perfect for those who enjoy outdoor activities. On the walk toward the temples in the area, you'll spot snow-covered slopes where both locals and tourists often gather for winter fun. Scenes like this are common in Japan's mountain towns. When you reach the temple grounds, you'll be greeted by a large outdoor Buddha statue, surrounded by snow-blanketed rooftops and ground. Nearby stands a striking orange pagoda-style temple in traditional Japanese architecture, made even more vivid against the backdrop of white snow, both serene and visually striking. This temple is called Gama Shrine, built in 1703, and it's one of the most historically significant sites in Kusatsu. It's not a crowded tourist attraction, so the atmosphere remains calm and sacred, an ideal place to pause, reflect, and take in the ancient surroundings. Just beside the shrine is a stone monument dedicated to Matsuo Basho, one of Japan's most revered haiku poets. Basho once visited Kusatsu and wrote about its healing hot springs, praising their curative properties and benefits for human health. This is part of why many Japanese view Kusatsu not just as a getaway, but also as a traditional center for natural wellness. Along the temple path, you'll find a line of small Buddha statues, each one in a different meditative pose or holding ritual objects. Visitors often leave coins or small wishes here as a way to show respect and make spiritual offerings. A few notes for your visit. The path to the temple can be slippery due to snow, so wear anti-slip shoes or those with strong tread. The area is open and does not charge admission, so you can visit at any time of day. There are stone benches near small hot spring streams where you can sit and warm up for a bit. If you've ever dreamed of standing before a Japanese temple while snow softly falls around you, Kusatsu is one of the few places you can easily do that without straying far from Tokyo. Everything is within walking distance, ideal for a short trip that still feels full of discovery. Street food and shopping in Kusatsu. As you stroll through Kusatsu, you'll quickly come across bustling local stalls where people patiently line up, always a sign that the food is worth trying. One popular stop is a famous pudding stall that always has a crowd. Many visitors grab a warm serving to enjoy in the chilly weather. Beyond food, you might want to take a short walk, about 10 minutes from the center, to a small park where you can relax and enjoy the peaceful surroundings. It's a great way to wind down after sampling some delicious street snacks. Here's an important travel tip if you're planning a visit to Kusatsu. From Tokyo, take the Shinkansen, bullet train, to the nearest major station. Then transfer to a bus that goes to Kusatsu. However, buses only run until around 3:40 p.m., so if you miss the last one, you'll need to find an alternative. In our case, we had to take a taxi, which cost about $135, as the ride from the station to Kusatsu takes about an hour. Our advice: plan your schedule carefully to avoid unnecessary costs and make the most of the scenic journey while you're at it. Snacking and sampling local specialties. One of the must-try experiences in Kusatsu is exploring its local food, especially the delicious street snacks sold at roadside stalls or even from vending machines. It's not only tasty but also fun and memorable. Try a soft, sweet red bean cake, often enjoyed with a cup of hot green tea. This classic Japanese pairing offers a mild sweetness and warming comfort in the cold weather. A traditional matcha sweet box costs around $9, making it a great gift option. For something savory, try the pork dumplings mixed with vegetables and scallions. The aroma is irresistible, and they go for about $2.30 per serving. Definitely worth every bite. At a small stall, you can buy whole grilled fish skewers priced around $5.60 to $6.30, depending on exchange rates. The fish is grilled to crispy perfection on the outside, while the inside stays tender and lightly seasoned, deliciously satisfying. An interesting feature in Kusatsu: some vending machines sell freshly grilled skewers for about $2. Options include grilled chicken, crispy fried pork, and seafood skewers. Private onsen experience. If you'd like to enjoy the hot springs in total privacy and comfort, consider booking a private onsen bath. In Kusatsu, one of the standout options is Otakenoyu, a well-known bathhouse offering reserved spaces for couples or small groups. You can book a private room for about $40 per hour, which is very reasonable for 2 to 4 people. The interior is more spacious than expected, featuring a private toilet, sink, mirror, and even an electronic scale. Clean, cozy, and convenient. The onsen water here ranges from 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, comfortably warm for soaking and relaxing without being overwhelming. This isn't like a steam room. It's full-body immersion in naturally heated mineral water, a hallmark of Japanese culture. What makes Kusatsu's water unique is its slightly acidic nature, unlike most other onsen across Japan. Because of this, locals believe it helps cleanse the skin, improve circulation, and aid in recovery from muscle and joint discomfort. It's not just a way to relax, it's also seen as a form of wellness therapy. After your relaxing soak, continue your cultural journey by attending a traditional Yumomi performance, one of Kusatsu's most distinctive experiences. Yumomi is an age-old technique used to cool down the hot spring water before it enters the baths, without adding cold water. The performance takes place at a theater near the town center, with tickets priced around $4.50 per person, making it affordable and family-friendly. The stage is open concept, and it's best to sit directly in front to get a full view of the performance. For about 20 minutes, performers in traditional dress sing folk songs while using large wooden paddles to stir the hot spring water, a captivating and graceful display. More than just a performance, Yumomi reflects the Japanese spirit of preserving cultural heritage, with every synchronized movement expressing both gentleness and energy. Sitting in the wooden hall, surrounded by steam rising from the spring, listening to the melodies, you'll feel transported into a nostalgic glimpse of Japan's mountain town traditions. Night exploration of Kusatsu and traditional public onsen bathing. As night falls, Kusatsu transforms into an entirely different world. By day, the town feels calm and peaceful, but by night, it takes on a dreamlike, almost mystical charm. Head back to the Yubatake hot spring area, the town's central landmark. Soft purple lights pierce through the rising steam from the wooden flumes, creating a surreal atmosphere, like something out of a fantasy film. Lanterns hang gently around the area, and snow begins to drift down slowly. The whole scene becomes veiled in a magical mist, quietly captivating. Continue your walk toward the small park near the center, where during the day you'll find free public foot baths. At night, warm steam rises through pink and golden lights, forming a shimmering, almost romantic setting. The entire town grows silent. Almost no sound except the soft fall of snow and the gentle trickling of spring water. If you're an international visitor, you might feel a bit out of your element at first, especially in the women's section. My travel companion Carol, for example, was the only non-Japanese guest in the bath that evening, yet she felt completely comfortable. Everyone respected personal space and focused on simply enjoying the experience. A small tip: the hot spring water can be quite warm, and if you're not used to it, you might feel a little dizzy after soaking for a while. It's best to stand up slowly and avoid sudden movements to stay safe. But the combination of heat, steam, and falling snow creates something magical, like stepping into a scene from a fairy tale. It's not just relaxation, it's a moment of connection with the land and the deep cultural roots of this region. Another important note: many onsen in Kusatsu do allow guests with tattoos, which is rare in Japan, where traditional bathhouses often prohibit them. Even if you don't have tattoos, it's wise to check beforehand to avoid any inconvenience. When you finally step out of the bathhouse, the sight is breathtaking. Snow has blanketed the rooftops, the cold air rushes in, but your skin still carries the warmth of the onsen. That scene and the lightness in your body after soaking leaves an impression that lingers, a deeply personal, emotional winter memory in Japan. For her, this might have been the most beautiful snowy experience ever, and honestly, I felt the same. It's rare to find a place like Kusatsu that blends snow, nightlights, rising steam, and ancient temples in such perfect harmony. If you have more time, you can even combine skiing at a nearby slope and return to the onsen after, a perfect winter duo in Japan. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on Instagram so you won't miss our next destinations. See you in the next video, where we'll keep discovering the world together.